Okay, so let's move into our cryptocurrency charts and make a few comments here. I want to begin by talking about our extreme value zone that we've talked about many times over the last few weeks, but I want to stress this again for those of you who are new or haven't seen it. So our crypto investing approach is as follows. We limit our cryptocurrency investing to 5% of investable assets. So we don't put in more than a nickel out of every investable dollar into cryptocurrencies. That's been our policy now since 2013. Now, we may update that. We may raise that at some point. But right now, that's where we are. We increase purchases when a favorite crypto project that we own falls into the extreme value zone, which we define as a 60 to 80% price discount from a previous all-time high. When the price of the cryptocurrency is not trading in that extreme value zone, then we are dollar cost averaging into our favorite projects when they're trading above that area. So when they fall into the extreme value zone, we may make a couple of different changes. We might double up on what we're doing. We may take some of the money that we are putting into some project. Like, for example, if we're putting money into Bitcoin and Ethereum, into Chainlink, into Cardano, and others, well, if one of them falls into that zone, we will instead of putting what we would normally put into those other projects, we will maybe take a little bit out off the table for those that month and reserve it for that one that's fallen into the extreme value zone. So we just look for other capital that we can use to buy more whenever that price falls into an extreme value zone. Now, we only do this on cryptocurrencies, and of course, we also do it on stocks and ETFs. But I want to stress that this is only done on high conviction investments. So we don't do this on anything that falls 60 to 80%. Some things can fall 60 to 80% and they deserve it and they should stay there, right? So it's not just that this is some sort of magic area for any stock or any ETF or any cryptocurrency. This is what we use for those high conviction assets or investments that we invest in for the long term and we want to accumulate more of. And so that's what it's for. We don't apply this broadly. This is specifically for our long-term investment holdings when we find that they're trading at a very attractive level, when they fall into that 60 to 80% discount zone, then we want to, beef up our holdings in that particular space while it's on sale. Now, as you can see here, we're doing these charts again so you can see how it looks and where we are. Right now, Bitcoin trading at about a 42% discount from its $63,000 peak. Now, I think it hit briefly just above 64, but we're looking more at a closing price. And so 63,000 is really the number I'm using. And if we look at a $63,000 peak and then we retrace all the way down to 60%, that would be a $25,000 price. If we come all the way down to 80%, that would be a $12,000 and $600 price. That would be to us a gift if we were able to see the price come down that sharply within this cycle. I don't suspect that we're going to see the $12,000 level reached during this cycle. But if we do, and if we do fall into this zone, we will become more aggressive. We are simply dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin now, as we have since 2013. And it's up 23% year to date. So Bitcoin is still, even though it's had this wild ride, it's still holding on very nicely. Now, I also want to stress that I've talked about this before, but this looks a lot like the 2013 rally and 50% correction, 60% correction that we had, followed by, of course, a blast off towards after a few months of consolidation. I don't know if that's going to play out exactly the same this year, but I do suspect that it could. And this means that we might have a few months of consolidation. It'll shake out a lot of the weak hands, and then we may have another rally, ramp-up rally, I would suspect maybe into the end of the year. So as we head into September, October, November, December, somewhere between, I would say, September and March or April, I would expect perhaps to see a very sizable rally and probably going to surpass, I would think, the peak that we set back earlier this year. So Bitcoin looking good. No crystal ball here as to what's going to happen, just simply based upon cycles, but we remain very bullish long term. You can learn all about the boom-bust cycles. We've done teachings on this on our cryptocurrency portfolio page. Those of you who are interested in cryptocurrencies but don't have access to that, like our silver members, if you want all of our crypto information, you need to become a gold or a platinum member, and you'll have gobs and gobs of information. Our reports you can download, videos, profiles, our entire portfolio, all of that is available on the cryptocurrency portfolio page. Turning to Ethereum up 265% year to date. The way the media talks, you would think that, all of these are down tremendously. They're actually, all of them are beating the pants off of all the major indexes here in the United States. But again, from the breathless reporting of the media, you can't really tell that. Ethereum now trading at about 27.21 as of this print. It's trading down about 35% from its $4,200 peak that was set again earlier this year before the sell-off. A 60 to 80% discount range puts it between $840 and $1680. Now, we didn't see that price reach. We did get down just above $2,000 in May. So we never really saw it go into that discount zone, or that extreme value zone is what we call it. But Ethereum we remain very bullish on. In fact, I was just seeing some comments that Elon Musk, who has become somewhat of a gadfly in the crypto space, now shifting his enthusiasm towards Ethereum. So whatever currency that Musk has left, any kind of gravitas that he still has left in the crypto space, he now seems to be looking favorably upon Vitalik Buterin in particular, and his project Ethereum specifically. So Ethereum up 265% year to date. As we've told you about, EIP 1559, that Ethereum improvement proposal, creates a deflationary system for Ethereum, which means that we expect higher prices amid declining supplies over time. So we are very bullish on Ethereum, as we've been for years. You can learn more about Ethereum on our website at Cryptocurrency Portfolio. Cardano, one of the ones we've been in for a long time, and we've been talking about since 2017, up 833% year to date. Now, we did not get the opportunity to add this one in the extreme value zone, despite the sell-off. Cardano held on, and it came down to around $1.30. And I think it did come down maybe even close to $1 briefly, but it never really dipped down below that. It never really got into our discount range or the extreme value zone, 46 cents to 92 cents. If it comes down to that level, we will certainly be doubling up on what we are putting in. We've been dollar cost averaging into Cardano for years, and many of you were buying it, with us back when it was at, 2 cents, 3 cents, 9 cents, 5 cents, way back here. It's really done well, and we think there's plenty more ahead. There have been an increasing number of Cardano bulls making their way toward the media, which is very positive for us, because we've gotten, this is one of our key holdings in the crypto space. We firmly believe in the project. Cardano will soon implement smart contracts. That functionality is expected or projected to be available maybe in September, according to the Cardano team. Right now, Cardano allows, more than 200 transactions per second, but they're looking at much, much faster speeds, potentially as many as 1 million or more transactions per second in the future. Cardano is certainly much more eco-friendly than Bitcoin. So for those who are concerned about the environment, that proof of stake system that Cardano is built upon, according to its founder, Charles Hoskinson, the network is 1.6 million times more energy efficient than Bitcoin. We can also mention that Cardano is peer-reviewed. We have talked all about Cardano on one of our latest videos, Cardano 101. You can learn all about why we invest in the space, why we like this particular coin in this project going forward. All of our information about cryptocurrencies, educational resources on our cryptocurrency portfolio page. And that brings us to the close of today's video report. I hope this was helpful to you, and we'll look forward to seeing you right here next time. God bless and take care.